calling me. Such a familiar sound. Those rainy nights keep
Let's get it. I'm just trying to get rich. I can't go where the paper don't flow. I can't hang if you ain't about the dough. Let's get rich. If you stagnant, not worried about no bread, ain't no way that you could get ahead. I'm trying to get rich. Stacking paper, trying to live a better life. I can't be broke, worried about no jewels and nights. Let's get rich.
Okay, there we go.
We hear you.
There you guys, welcome to another episode of our show.
Specify.
Our show, Pick a Struggle. This is Dre Day
So
all
Gary didn't
day.
shout nobody out on his live, but I ain't gonna,
Right.
I ain't gonna start that.
Yeah, we just go. Today, this is just gonna be us all day.
He said my name, but he didn't say nothing about my.
And,
About
but
the show.
it didn't even say it right, so I'm just like,
Man, what was I supposed to say?
He was to say, okay, Keenan Scott, part of the
Labrie.
show.
Well, yeah, see, I ain't
or
wanna,
maybe I was going because first
Maybe
I
he
thought.
didn't know.
Anyway, welcome to the Pick a Struggle. We going way too far, way
It's
too
deep,
far.
it's getting deep.
Right,
My feelings was hurt.
right. How you doing,
I'm good. How are you?
girl? My head hurt.
I'm sorry. You need some.
Just came out of a food coma.
Ooh, Jesus.
Cause my mom and I had a cooking competition
Right.
yesterday, and I was so mad.
Why are you mad?
They was like, cause we had judges, we had 3 judges, and we sat there and cooked and all that stuff. We did appetizer, main course, and a dessert. And then they was like, the food was good, and this is what we're gonna nitpick on, and all this stuff. And I was like, all right, cool. Who won?
Right.
It's a tie,
No, I need to know who won.
right?
Not no time. We're
Right,
not here for no
and
time.
I need you to like break it down, like who gets points on creativity, who got points on this and that. It's like, no, it's a tie. I was like, no, because first of all, y'all didn't do this last time we had one.
Right.
The first time we ever had one, it was like Mama won.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so next time we have it, y'all gonna pick a winner? No, they won't do this
So
time.
you must have felt like you won this one, huh?
That's why he wants to know
Right, yeah.
who was the winner.
He was so
He know
adamant.
He did his thing.
Right, I was like, them. One of the judges was like, "Are you mad? Are you upset?" I was like, "No, I'm tired,
Right.
and I want to know who won."
Tired of not being recognized.
Right.
Man.
My culinary skills.
Right,
Yeah.
it's just I upped my menu.
Yeah.
What you do
I
on the
did.
menu? Let us know what's
Oh
up.
my god.
Because I heard about it. It's
Yeah,
epic.
it was some names because I would tell you the theme that I had. I
Okay.
really don't feel like going into dishes. We got a whole bunch of struggles to talk about today.
Right, okay.
So we're gonna go through this really, really fast.
Okay.
So my theme was out of Africa. So all the dishes I had or presented were African
Inspired.
Indian influence. So it
Right.
was like out of South Africa, out of Libya,
Yeah.
and West Africa. Like I had picked several places to like get my stuff from,
Uh-huh.
and I was just like, "Come on now, y'all ain't never had this kind of food before, so it should, yeah."
So they don't know how it's supposed to taste.
That's
so
what
maybe
that was one of the critiques,
Okay.
and they
okay.
was like a little bit more salt, and I'm just like,
That's
we
supposed to have
already
something.
right, but we all black, so
Right. So you should know a little bit
right.
about how
They
it's
was like,
supposed to
"What
go.
seasons did you use?" Because they was like, "More salt or whatever." They was like, "What season did you use?" I was like, "I used cumin, coriander, curry, turmeric,
Oh,
thyme."
they were lost.
Yeah, they was like, "We don't know what they."
I don't know nothing about no curry.
Right? What?
Cumin, coriander.
Yeah, they was like, "What is?" And then they was like, "How'd you make the chicken?" I was like, "With cinnamon." They was like, "You put cinnamon on chicken?" I ain't never had that, and I was
What?
like, "See,
Now, for real, does that do something?
huh?
Does that do something to the chicken?
Yeah, cinnamon is like it's a spice."
Spice, yeah.
Wow.
And
Without the
then
sugar in it, it's
yeah.
spicy,
And so they was like, "Well, we never had it before, so this is good." So I was like, "Okay, well then, if this is, I'm gonna need y'all to pick a winner,
I'm gonna need somebody who knows
chicken dinner, right?"
Because what Mama make? Let's get it. Just real
Mama
quick.
made. Have you ever been to Babe's Chicken?
Yes.
That's what she made.
All right. Okay.
She
So
made Babe's
Mama-
chicken.
Mama made the regular sheet.
Yeah, and that's what and that's how and it was fun because that's how I lost last time because I was a little complex in the stuff that I made, and my mom stuck to basic stuff.
Kept it sweet and simple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sweet and simple. Sometimes less is more, and so that's how she was. So I was like, well, this time I'm gonna still do the same thing, but I'm like, it's been years.
Yeah.
Hopefully, somebody
Somebody
update
cultured.
palate game up.
Right.
No, that ain't how it worked.
Okay,
Yeah.
so next time, this is what you do. You make Popeyes.
No, the next time it's other people gonna do it.
Oh,
Because my mom and I have already done it, so we like next time y'all gonna have to cook for us.
Can they cook though?
Yeah.
You sure?
My sister, she knows that girl can make some mean Gloria greens.
Okay. Besides the greens, can she make
greens?
some? Can she make some?
You know the
meat
Gloria
dishes?
greens out the can. She can microwave her
You know
butt
what?
off.
I'm not
Oh,
finna
That
man.
girl knows
I
how
thought
to
you meant from
boil
straight-
water
Oh,
like
man.
nobody business. Her boil water is the best water I ever had.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm playing. I don't know yet because whenever we get together, my mom and I are usually the only ones who cook.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they can do, but
They need
that's
to come
the
with it,
point
though.
of another competition.
Right.
So
Okay.
can't wait for that.
And you got some people that can't cook judging y'all food. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I ain't
what
gonna
I'm
say they
saying.
can't.
Yeah.
They just haven't because whenever we get
Amateurs.
together, it's always my mom and I because like when we do Thanksgiving, Christmas, July 4th, like when we do major holidays, we go all out
Right. Right.
and no holds. Like we cook everything and then
Man.
eat off of it for like a week or two. That's how much
know.
food we make.
I get so tired of holiday food. It's not even funny. I do. Thanksgiving dressing, I love dressing, but I get tired of it. By Sunday, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want no dressing.
Man,
I want
for
some
real.
wings.
And my family, they one of them people like, especially like Thanksgiving. You know, you get all that turkey. You know what I'm saying? So like on Thanksgiving, we'll eat the turkey.
Yeah.
Then tomorrow after that, it's turkey sandwiches.
Right.
Then the day after that, it's turkey something else. And it's
I'm
like, come
tired
on,
of
man.
it. I don't want
For
no more
real.
turkey. I don't want no dressing. I don't want no ham.
Yeah.
Whatever
yeah.
it is.
Let's switch it up.
Let me roll my fat ass back.
Yeah.
Back to the mic. That's why when we cook, we make turkey, chicken, ham. We make a whole bunch of other stuff
Yeah.
so that every day, even though it was left over from this one day, it's been days since you ate it because you eating the other stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
So-
a good idea. I need
Right.
to start
Nah,
doing that. I need to start
it's-
making ribs and brisket.
It's just it's the whole theme. It's the whole theme for me. I don't care if it's turkey one day or the ham next day. I'm like, nah, this still Thanksgiving.
You
Let's
ain't
go.
Thanksgiving food. I'm the same way.
See,
I'm like, this is
still
still
See,
Thanksgiving.
y'all
You
ain't
ain't
never been
fooling me.
po. Y'all ain't never
You
been
ain't
po.
I have been poor my
I
whole
can't
life.
tell you.
The last year have been a little bit better.
'Cause I can left over till ain't nothing but to do but go right. I can eat
I
leftovers
guess
over
you know
and over
what?
and over again.
You're right, because I done got a little bougie in my later years. 'Cause
Right, where he's
I
like,
don't
I got
want-
got a meal, one meal every day or a different meal every day. It's like, no, I can. Especially when I lived on my own, my go-to was cereal and pizza.
Oh, okay.
That will be the only thing I would eat
Yeah.
because it was cheap and
Yeah.
it got me full.
Yeah.
But you know what? When you live on your own versus live, because kids make you bougie. Because when I only had one or maybe two kids, we could eat the same thing.
Yeah.
2 or 3 days. But now that I done got 4 kids, they just bougie. Like, ugh, we just had that yesterday.
My son 3 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm be like, you want some cereal? He be like, no. I'm like, what you want? French toast.
French
I'm like,
toast. I know. It's like, where the fuck you not?
Girl, wait a minute. I'm gonna need you to simmer down now.
you want French toast? I'm like, man, you better chill
I'm
out.
sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I cuss when I talk about the kids because they make me cuss.
Hey, that really struck a nerve right
It
there,
struck
boy.
a
Yeah.
nerve.
Your kids
Where
ask for
you
French
from?
toast.
Where you get French
You
and
from
toast
West Dallas.
from?
Why you want
Yeah.
French toast? You don't know nothing about
Like,
French.
boy, you better eat this cereal.
You don't even know how to say wee wee. But eat the cereal. Eat this cinnamon toast
Yeah.
crunch. You didn't get no French toast.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, guys.
But yeah,
back.
that happened yesterday, and then this past week, kind of had a little disagreement with someone that I did another podcast with. They felt as if they did most of the work, and that the podcast should be considered theirs or mine or whatever. And so I told the person, I get what you're saying, but a huge BUT. We both put work in it. we both spend time in it. We both put money in it. Therefore, it should be just ours.
Right.
They disagreed, so now that whole thing is just scrapped. And we've been doing this for like almost a year.
So how do you feel about that?
Girl, I don't even care no more.
You don't care?
Nuh-uh.
Okay,
We
how do you,
got
how did
this.
you okay, well, how did
So-
you feel at the beginning of
At the beginning, I didn't care. I still didn't care because I was like, I was telling her, I understand what you're saying. Totally understandable. But you go on based off your feelings. You can't, your emotions is getting in the way. Because I was sitting there thinking, I can say I feel as though it should just be mine because I'm the one that started it. Or if it wasn't for mine, there wouldn't be no this. If it wasn't for me, there wouldn't be no us. And then I put money and time in it. You put money and time in it.
Right.
It's us.
Right.
It's either us or nothing. And if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have a sponsor. We, all the stuff. So it's like, why was I was like, girl. And so I left it alone Saturday. And then they came back a couple of days later with the same foolishness. I was like, this just ain't finna work.
Right.
This ain't. So I really don't even care.
But you care a little bit. 'Cause
No, not really.
Because we talking about it. So
We
that
talking
means
about
that
it
it's
because
still-
ain't nothing else going on in my life.
Oh, okay. That's your life.
If I had
Damn.
because this happened Saturday, I didn't talk about it the Sunday we came up here.
Right. Okay. So it happened
Yeah.
last Saturday.
Yeah,
Right.
because I was just like, okay, whatever. And then Monday or Tuesday, that's when everything hit the fan. So I was like, okay, you're blocked. And then she tried to get her sister after me. She's blocked. And then I got real petty and deleted all the episodes from the podcast.
Dang.
And then they tried to be re-uploaded, so I deleted the whole podcast. Tried to re-upload it again. I emailed the people who that we do our podcast with, was like they're illegally using my
Dang.
my stuff, my likeness. It's
Everything.
copy. Yeah, no, they're not allowed to do it no more. Take it down.
Right.
They emailed me back. It's been taken down. So
There you go.
there we go.
You want it by yourself. You got it by yourself. Got it by yourself. So that's just. So do you think that when people start like friendships and money, when friendships and money involved, you think people get a little bit snaky or a little bit different from who they would normally be when it's
I don't
stuff
know.
like that involved?
I don't know, because I really don't even know. I can't even tell you. And I had told her, I was like, obviously you've been feeling this way for a minute. Why couldn't you come to me before then?
Right.
You wait until like way later, and then when I tried to squash it, you still feel a certain kind of way.
Right.
Obviously, you have an axe to grind, and go ahead and grind it, and then just cut yourself off.
Right. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't make nobody. You can't make
Right.
nobody do nothing.
I
so.
still, and then I told her, I was like, I don't like arguing with people. I fight out there already.
Right.
I don't need to be fighting regular in relationships I got with people.
Right,
I ain't
yeah,
got time for it.
Right, right. That's just crazy. I can't. That's why I don't like to mix like friendships and money and stuff like that. Because when you start mixing stuff like that, it feels like people start getting this like ego or something. Like,
Right.
oh, I would. I'm better than this, or I'm better than you, or I don't like it.
It
So I
was
like
weird.
to keep my friendships separate.
Yeah.
And my business.
Right. And that's what I told her. I was like, 'cause I could have been real ignorant and been like, if it wasn't for me, da 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 da. But
Well,
it's
this
like,
is
why?
a time for you to be petty.
But I don't. No,
Be
I
petty.
got petty in another way. But
Oh,
when it came
okay.
to like talking,
What'd
Yeah.
you do? What'd
Ain't
you
no-
do? What'd you do?
I just
He
told you.
deleted-
Was you listening?
He deleted
Why you not
He
listening?
deleted everything they ever did together. That's what he did.
Yeah.
He was like, okay, you ain't using me to
No.
make money. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, I get that. I understand. I understand where you're coming from. It was very petty, but I understand.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't want to, because I'm just like, I know how I can get,
Right.
and I know I've done a lot worse than that. Like,
Dang.
I'm coming for your mama.
like
I'm coming for everybody.
when I'm talking about like destroying property,
Oh, okay.
hunt
Cars,
you
car,
down.
houses. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, I've done a whole lot worse. So it's like, girl, just don't, do not put me in this place.
Right.
Because I can just black out and be like, no holds bar now.
Once I'm there, I'm there.
Yeah, once I'm there, there's no point of return. So
And I get that.
yeah, so just leave me alone.
Right.
When I say it's done, I really do mean leave me alone.
Right.
Because I don't do nothing to nobody.
Well, she gonna learn today, or she
Yeah,
learned
she-
yesterday.
yeah.
Whatever day it was, you did.
Right. And she gonna keep learning until I die. Because now I've reached a point where it's like, okay,
I'm
now
gonna keep being petty.
every chance I get, every little step I make.
Oh my
What'd you do
goodness.
this weekend before we get into other folks' struggles?
This
What'd you do?
weekend or week?
Both. Either
Nothing.
and or both.
I won't say nothing to nothing. I went to work, and well, okay, for the people that work with me, I didn't go to work every day.
Yeah, they was on here like she lying.
I went to work majority of the week, so it's 5 days in the work week. I went to
Yeah.
work like 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
But no, because like I've been doing the same job for 10 years, so it's like
Kind of burnt out.
I'm a little burnt out.
Girl, don't tell nobody at
Man.
work that.
No, I tell everybody at work. I'm like, you know, I'm burnt out, y'all. That's why I'm be here every day. I mean, I still
Man.
love the company. You know, I'm gonna be there as long as I'm gonna be there. But I am a little burnt out.
Yeah.
they
Well,
know
just
it.
go ahead and just take you a vacation.
Well, my vacation started Friday. Well, I mean, we got our vacation days back Friday.
Yeah.
So yeah, they probably won't see me until like July, August, somewhere.
Girl, you lying.
Somewhere up in there. But a friend of mine is having a baby, so I got to save some of my days because she needs my help after
Yeah.
she have her baby, or whatever.
She ain't got no mama?
It's a lot of stuff going on with it.
Okay.
So
We gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
We gonna leave that struggle alone.
That's a
So we
struggle,
gonna leave
yeah.
that struggle. I'm gonna be
That's
there for
another
her.
struggle.
Her third child, my friend, she's having another little girl. She's a girl mom. So besides that, nothing. You know, we got a little puppy at home, and he is
Yeah, what's your
pee-peeing,
name,
poo-pooing. 7.
7.
And he is pee-peeing, poo-pooing everywhere. And I had to whoop him this morning. And I didn't want to.
Why
but
you
I whooped
doing
him.
it?
Because my daughter.
You got 12 head of cherubim. Why is you?
First of all, I got 4 kids. Why you trying to come for me?
You like, 7 the poop, come on Dash, no on Prancer, on Vixen, on come get this dog.
Because my kids they don't want to discipline him. They feel like, oh, he's just a baby because he's 5 months.
Yeah.
They're like, he's just a baby. He don't know no better. And I'm like, hey,
You gonna
how
learn?
y'all learn? I picked his little butt up this morning and I said, listen. You know, and I got in his face and he was looking at me with the sad puppy eyes. And I was like, I don't care. You're not going to pee in my house no more because you're going to have my house smell like dog.
Right.
So I whooped him and I popped him and I put him on the patio and he was crying for like an hour. And I didn't even care. I was like, stay out there. I'm looking at the window like,
I'm calling the folks on you.
call him.
Right.
I remember that's all I used to hear, because especially since this past month is like my 3-year anniversary of having Jazz. And so whenever I would tell people how I disciplined her and how I treated her, I'm calling the people on you, especially when they saw that I was giving her steaks and neck bones and I'm calling the people. You ain't supposed to be giving a dog that. I was
Peter.
like, I'ma need
He
you.
said, Peter,
I'ma need you.
to mind.
Yeah, to mind yours. I'ma
Yes.
mind mine.
Right.
Until I ask you to help me, don't tell me what to do.
It's like having a baby.
Yeah.
You know, people always have like all these.
And that's why I don't tell people how to
Yeah.
raise their kids.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
when
it
I had
does.
a dog and people was like, you need to do, don't tell me. Because you
Everybody's
about to get cussed
different.
out.
Yeah, because everybody's different, and Gary knows too, because Gary got a son. But
Heck
everybody's different. Like every child
And
is
he
different.
stepdad, what, like, was it 6 kids?
You stepdad to like what 3?
How
3
many?
or 4?
Dang.
So was they a litter?
3.
Oh.
3. Okay.
That's not
see.
no litter yet. I say 5 or more. You know what I'm saying?
So
That's
altogether, y'all got 4.
yes.
Okay, so we in the same boat. Gary got 5 kids. He hot. He's so hot. Anyway, but when somebody tell you about how to raise your son, how you feel?
Man, it like I kind of feel like I don't want to say mad, but I kind of feel bad because it's like, dang, this is my first kid. Maybe I am doing something wrong. I don't really like it though.
But do you be like mind your business in the back of your head?
Heck yeah.
Mind your business.
Right.
Just like with my puppy, just like with your puppy, you know, mind your business.
No, but I kind of get like real petty because somebody did like tell me something about my son and like their kids are terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like drug addicts in and out of jail. And I was just like, now
I'm
look
gonna need
at
you
your
to sweep
kids.
your own poach
Yeah, like how
before
dare
you come over here.
Like my kid is 3 years old.
Right.
Your kid is 40 and still ain't got it together. Like, man,
Like Okay, don't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
Apparently your parents is
You got a
still
crackhead
out
for a son, so I'm gonna need you to. Oh, because
I
you
need
think
you
you
to
know
simmer
because
down.
you raised a crackhead?
there. Right.
Nah, you don't know no.
Oh, man, hey, tell me what you did so I don't do that. So my
Right,
son
yeah.
don't know
That's
crack.
the part.
How about let me just learn from example?
Tell me what you did so I can do the other day. Because apparently you raising crackheads and prostitutes. I don't have time for that.
Oh my goodness! But what else happened? I think that was it. That was it.
That was it for me.
Yeah. Other than that, it was just a constant struggle of trying to figure out how to get up because I don't have like a regular job to go to no more. So now it's like I gotta make myself get out of bed.
That's a struggle even when you got a job.
You ain't try to pick up like no new hobby or anything.
No,
You ain't paint nothing.
I don't know.
I ain't write some music, poetry.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Have you ever tried to write a
That's
poem?
not
No,
even
what I
true.
do is- what I
He
do is
does-
I
he
read-
does YouTube.
I
you
re-
do it. You do
Yeah,
YouTube
I
channel.
read and
And he
you
made some
know,
nachos,
and I
and they were good.
girl, them nachos.
You say you read and make nachos.
He made some nachos on YouTube.
Those
and I was in there
nachos
with my
was
mouth watering.
so good.
I
What
was
was
I
like,
they?
finished them off this morning for breakfast. What happened?
You was on YouTube making nachos.
Yeah,
Yes.
on my because
What
I
you
have
cooking?
because I got a whole YouTube channel, and so when I first started on YouTube, I was doing cooking tutorials, and so it was what you cooking, and so I was like, I ain't done one in so long. Let me go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
And so I did it, got drunk, and made a whole bunch of nachos.
And Gary, when I say he was drunk,
Yeah.
if you watch, you will see when if you watch. it. But every other sentence was like, okay, so you put the cheese in and then you take a drink. You put the onions in and then you take a drink. You put the jalapenos in and then you what? Take a drink. And I was like, and Gary, he got me drunk because I'm like, okay, well, let me take a drink when he take a drink.
Oh
I wasn't
man.
even making nachos.
I'm about to pull this up right now. What is it? Dre Day all day.
What you cooking?
Yeah,
Dre Day
Dre
all
out
day,
there
every day.
That was so funny.
Nachos, nachos.
Nachos.
And Gary had the hair wrapped. He was
Yeah,
doing
'cause
the hot oil treatment. He was like, listen, when you don't got nothing to do, you make nachos with chorizo, and then you take a drink. I was like, okay.
Chorizo. Oh man, I can't fool with the chorizo though.
I love chorizo.
Chorizo
Really?
tacos are the best.
I don't like chorizo. So what is that, like Mexican sausage or something?
No, it's they do this beef and pork chorizo,
Yeah.
but it's like it's just seasoned meat. That's all it is.
It's good though.
It's really good. I was gonna bring some, but I was like, forget it.
Really?
Yeah, I told you I finished it off this
My God.
morning. Especially since the people I had that live my neighbors, I asked them to come. I was like, "Yo, try these. Tell me what y'all think." And then we sitting there eating, drinking, and just having a good old time. And then the girl boyfriend passed out on my couch. I was like, "Okay, it's definitely time for y'all to go home.
Right.
Definitely time for y'all to go home."
He is passing out.
Yeah, he not no, especially when y'all stay next door. Bye.
Okay. Leave.
Right, because I need to go to bed.
Right.
Ugh. And then, girl, what happened? Let's get into some of the celebrity stuff that's been going on, or some of the viral stuff that's been happening.
Okay, let's get into it.
Oh Jesus! So LaPree was talking about Usher Monica dating. That was a lie.
Yeah, I looked it up.
Yeah, I finally did,
She
but
said he was like her brother.
yeah, which I don't believe that.
What you mean?
I don't know, girl. You know, them celebrities is like cesspools. They all sleep with each other.
See, Monica, Usher got that little situation.
You got to let it burn.
Yeah, let it burn, let it burn. So Monica, I don't think she here for it.
You think she called him a brother because she really didn't want to be with someone who possibly, allegedly has VD, STD, STI?
I feel like she called him a brother because maybe he is like a brother to her. I mean, they've been working. You remember I told you about the song that they
Yeah.
had together back in like the mid-90s.
Uh-huh.
So maybe, she done seen him grow up and how goofy he was back then. And she's like, no, I don't want to be involved with him. I don't think it has anything to do with the STI, STD.
You don't think so?
No. But that might have. I don't think she don't want to be with him because of that, but I think that has like a little bit to do
Yeah.
with like you my brother and you got yeah, you burning like
Right. You got men and women coming out like,
because it was men and women saying, hey, he
Right.
gave me this, he gave me that. It was a whole debacle with that one girl. I don't even know what happened to her. But she's like,
The big girl with the
plus
bra with the
size.
bra strap showing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was, so maybe she was like, I don't want to be a part of that.
Right.
Because
Maybe
Monica's
that was a
very
nail in
private.
the coffin.
Yeah, because she's a very private person, so I doubt if she want to be like involved in any of Usher's.
Foolishness.
Stuff,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, which reminds me, we were sitting there doing the cookout. Well, this is after the cook off or whatever, and my cousin was like, "Dre, if there was a versus thing on Instagram, like what's been going on, if it was one between Monica and Brandy, which one who you pick?" And I was like, "Neither. I would miss the live. I miss it."
Why?
And no, it wasn't that I don't like them. I'm just like they're both like equal to me. So
Man.
I
What about
really
this?
Don't care.
I was kind of feeling that way about the Erica Badu Jill Scott one that
Yeah, because you don't know good
everybody's talking about.
music. Now,
No,
Erica Badu
I
and Jill
was feeling
Scott.
the same way though about the Erica Badu and Jill Scott.
I feel like Erica Badu though will like blow her out, but like I don't want to say that, you know.
Have
Oh.
you listened to any of Jill Scott's music?
Yes, but do you know who Erica Badu is?
I do.
Like,
But have you listened to Jill Scott?
I can say I would pick Erica Badu only because
She
I
changes
like
lives.
that whole Baduism album, that live album that she did. That was just it for me. I can listen to that
Did y'all
over and
see
over
what
and
Jill
over
Scott did to
again.
that microphone?
Oh, when she swallowed it, like it was a collage. Yeah, I saw that.
That was enough for me. It's my vote.
But Jill Scott can sing though.
Jill Scott is, I feel like she brings more to the table than Erica Badu. I love, and don't get me wrong. Next Lifetime, I mean, Erica Badu is my girl.
Right.
But Jill Scott, she just, I don't know. I don't know. It might be because she plus size too. I don't know. I may be biased. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love me some Erica. I mean, I love me some Jill Scott, but I love
Right.
Erica Badu too. So it's like really hard for me to just choose one side. But Monica and Brandy, definitely Monica. I'll say that.
Why?
Monica, because she can sing. Like she can sing on anything.
You don't think Brandy can?
Nah. Brandy struggled. I mean, I grew up listening to Brandy and Monica, and Brandy was,
Sit up in my room.
yeah, but she's one tone.
Okay.
Yeah, I
She's
think
one
Monica
tone.
has more.
Monica
skill.
has more range. than
Has a
she does.
range.
Yeah. She
Okay.
can probably sing anything and be good and sound good.
That boy.
I like that song.
Yeah, Brandy is just like right there. She's right there with Tony. Like they with the under.
Tony Brockton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they right up under there. But Monica could be here, there, and she still sound good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What?
We'll let it go. I'll let it go.
What you want to say? Y'all?
Nothing.
No, you got a lot to say. I can tell.
No, I,
Yeah. You wanna pick Brandy over Monica?
Yeah.
no. I'm still. Only reason I like Brandy is because she was like the only black princess we had when she did Cinderella, and that was off the chain. So it was like, besides the musical career, and then both of them, I really don't even know their whole catalog of music. Maybe like one or two songs of each, but I don't know
can definitely
any of
say
their
there was
music.
a machine behind Brandy. Brandy had Moesha. She had movies. She had a Barbie doll.
That
she
mammy, that
she
mama
had-
hers wasn't playing no
yeah,
games.
it was a machine behind Brandy. I don't
Yeah.
feel like Monica had that same machine, kind of like with the Beyonce and Kelly Rowland type thing. There was a machine behind Beyonce. That's why Beyonce is
Yeah.
who she is. But Monica didn't have as much as Brandy did. But when you talk about just talent, like pure talent, I feel like Monica wins.
I get it.
And I do like Brandy though. I ain't gonna put her down like I don't like her. I do, but Monica got it.
Yeah. But now let's talk about this this daddy. Oh, well, the boy from Virginia, Levi Norwood. He had he went home one day and was like, I just want to kill my whole family. And so he kills his or allegedly, because he's just been charged. It hasn't been a trial yet, and I think this was just in February. He kills his mom and his little brother because he claims that the family was racist towards his black girlfriend that he introduced them to. And then the dad comes home, sees everything happen, and then Levi shoots his dad and then runs off to South Carolina somewhere. And then that's when they did the manhunt thing, and they end up catching him and ended up, locking him up and charging him with these crimes. But just, what's today? It was like the 20th or the 21st. The dad apparently committed suicide.
Dang.
The
It was
dad
like
killed
there was no
himself.
foul play or anything. So maybe, just maybe, the dad ended up killing himself.
Yeah.
And this story is kind of sad.
It's very sad. It's very sad because it's like it's one of those things. Like, okay, so my son, my biological son, who I helped birth, killed my wife, his mother, and his brother.
Right.
His, almost infant brother. He was like, really small.
Yeah, it was still a baby.
Yeah. So, do I forgive my child because he was going to kill me too, if I didn't shoot back? So what happened was when he came home, the son, the 16-year-old, started shooting at the dad, and the dad started shooting back.
Yeah.
So at that point, that's when the 16-year-old fled or whatever.
Yeah.
So do I forgive him because he's my son and I love him, or do I just always forever be mad? You know what I'm saying? Because he was racist. They found racist, propaganda, stuff. I'm talking about propaganda.
The whole
They
family.
found racist stuff on his laptop. They found racist, posts and things like that. Racist. He was following racist pages. So, do I, do I forgive my son because I probably did create this person, or do I still love my son because that's my son?
Yeah, you forgive him and you still love him, but it don't even matter now because the daddy dead.
The daddy did, but I feel like the daddy killed himself because he knew that
He
a
had
lot
something
of
to do
stuff
with
was-
it.
Yeah, a
So
lot
this-
of stuff gonna come out.
So it plays into be careful how you treat your kids.
But
Please
do
be
you think
careful.
that his dad should still love him? I mean, like, let's say his dad was still alive and, he was on trial.
You can
or
love him
whatever.
from a distance. You be like, I love you, but you still going to jail. Like, you still gonna have to be punished for what you did. But I got you. I might, throw you a few dollars so you can get you some noodles.
I ain't putting nothing on your books. I'm sorry.
I mean, you ain't got nothing else to do.
I'm not.
You-
Well, I mean, that's true because you ain't got your wife.
Yeah, your wife gone, the other kid gone.
Not funny.
So just go,
Man.
just go to work and pay on the books.
Yeah, but it's like.
Make him get a what's it called, a quarter point. The attorney don't pay for his legal fees, but
Yeah.
once he gets convicted and all that, it's like visit him maybe once every 6-7 months.
I don't visit
Man.
people in jail.
I
When
do.
My brother was in jail. I didn't never go see him.
I did.
I sent money, but I,
I
ain't
did
go.
that.
Oh no, I wasn't sending money. I'll bless you with my presence. Moving on.
Okay, so real quick, let me ask Gary. So Gary,
Yo.
if and we just talking hypothetically, if you
Yeah.
had a child that committed a crime, no matter what that crime was, but maybe let's say it was a crime that kind of was directed towards you. Let's say he tried to hurt you in some type of way,
Yeah.
and he did succeed. Would you still support your child,
Um,
male or female?
I mean, I wouldn't like support him, but yeah, like if he was in jail, I would still go visit him.
Really?
Heck yeah.
What if
Yeah,
he
because
tried
I mean,
to kill you?
yeah, like he tried to kill me and everything, but he's in jail now, and it's like, that's still my seed. You know what I'm saying? So
As
I
a
would-
matter of fact, if he tried to kill you, they'll give you more purpose to go be like, ha ha ha.
I was thinking that too. Yeah, see, I
You
mean, Drake that he'll
failed.
say it. I was thinking it like,
You
hey,
failed. Now you behind
Yeah.
bars. Now I'm just sitting there.
every
Catch
day.
you on your parole, on your when they when you up for the parole board,
Right.
he should not be released. I'm still scared for my life, and then I still come and visit you.
I'm like, I made you, and you try to take me out.
Right?
I don't know. I think I would probably cut all ties. That's just me. I ain't
Yeah.
talking to you. I ain't coming to visit you.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave you alone. Let you.
Nah, but then, cause what if now they do like miraculously get out for some reason, and you don't even know, and
And
they
you can
come out
miraculous-
looking for you
Oh, what you looking for me for?
to finish the job.
Right?
Oh,
Oh, she ain't forgive me. I'm a really killer now.
Right?
I don't know. I just can't because I feel like no one should be in prison. I feel like no.
What?
Okay, let me tell you, because we all have choices. So if you choose to go in prison, that's your personal choice. I'm not coming up there. I ain't choose to go in there, so
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
coming up there. So I feel like no one should be in prison if you didn't choose to be in prison.
Okay.
So I'm not putting. Okay. If it's my child, I'll put some on your books. But other than that, my
But if
brother,
you violated me, I'm not fin. No, that's it.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't coming up there to see
I was
you.
simplifying what you were saying.
Yeah, I ain't coming up there to be like, look, I'm still alive.
Right.
I might write you some letters and be like, you tried it.
Yeah. Right.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm here.
Right. But speaking of racist white people, wait, was I about to?
Were
I
we
think that
going
was-
there?
I was thinking,
Susan, Karen and Becky.
Well, I was going to end with that,
Oh,
but
no.
yeah, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and talk about that. So apparently, white people want to be oppressed so badly
Yes.
to where they're saying when us as coloreds call white women,
Colors.
Colored.
you know that,
Taking back.
because
We're
that's what they
happy and
that's
we're singing and we're
colored. Do-do-do-do. Give me a high five. But that's what they want to call us anyway. That's why they
Right.
came up with the people of color. They're trying to slick their way back to calling us colored.
Right.
That's why I said it. So let me go ahead and satisfy them just a little bit.
Right.
When us coloreds call white women Karen, Becky, all that is equivalent to calling a black person, Susan. It's equivalent to calling a black person the N word.
I don't understand how that.
I don't understand
equates
why white people want to be oppressed so badly.
so bad.
'Cause
Like-
it's just
Like we need to struggle too. We want to struggle too.
Right. And it's like,
Well-
don't you see how oppressed people are treated? Why would you want to dabble
Be a part
into
of that
that?
group.
Why you want to
Right.
be part of that?
Right.
Because it's like if they admit that they were wrong about what happened, then they got to do something about it, you know. But if they keep making up excuses to show that they're oppressed as well, it's kind of like, oh, we can keep getting away with it because we are oppressed too.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that is not how the cookie
Not going
crumbles.
to work.
No.
No.
It won't work. No.
You still gonna be a Becky or a Karen if I feel like that's what
Right.
the situation.
You
is.
better be glad I'm calling you that, and
Right. And not something more than
because I'm old school.
And that's a name.
I like to
like
co- no.
literally some of y'all names is Becky and Karen and
Susan, Heather,
Right.
Kaylee, Haley,
Right. So I mean,
Bilbo,
none of our
John
names
Don,
start with
Dave.
the
Yeah.
NIG, you know what I'm saying? So how does that work?
How's that? How do you? What's
Yeah. How do you figure
the
that?
scales are not balanced? Becky. Becky with the lights in her hair.
Right. But I did see a little meme where they broke it down for you. Becky's in her 20s.
Shut up! I
think
finally
Karen
saw
was
that.
in her 30s to 40s, and then Susan is in her 50s and plus.
Yeah, the old white women are Susan. The older white women are Susan. The
But it
middle-aged
got
white
so
women.
bad to where they're dyeing their hair and putting. I'm not Karen. Don't call me Karen. Don't call me Becky. Like they
Oh yeah, and I seen that with the signs. Yeah, they got
Are
this
they
name
really?
crossed out and all that.
Yes.
Wow.
It was just
Protesting and everything.
ridiculous.
I just
Man.
feel like you just want to be, like you said, oppressed
Yeah.
a victim so bad. When we been walking around here and y'all been saying whatever y'all want to say to us, and we still gotta, keep our heads up. But y'all can,
And it's
y'all
like-
get one little name, and then y'all don't do
Yeah,
that.
like y'all still have all the privileges. Y'all still get away with everything. Like what everybody's been talking about, the white dudes who stormed the Capitol with assault rifles and machine guns.
Right.
And then a black man, he can't even take a knee during a football game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You seen that, Dre Day?
I don't look into white people's struggles.
What? Nah, this happened just like
So,
2-3 days ago.
yeah.
What did I just say?
But it's on social media.
Nope, I ain't seen it.
So what did you do? You went into your settings and you blocked
No, like I go to my settings and then it's feed
Yeah.
news feed settings. White people struggling, take that off. I don't want to see it.
That's what I was about to say. You must have went in your settings and changed
Yeah,
it.
only-
'Cause I see stuff I don't want to see all day long.
Only when I've seen when people charge their Capitol building is when the Black Panthers did it back in the 60s, in the 70s. That's the only when I see stuff like that with the assault white rifles and all that.
So if you were, and this is kind of getting off topic. If you were like, let's say we were back in the 60s and the 70s and we were part of that struggle, would you be part of the non-violent struggle or the part of the violent struggle? So would you be team Malcolm X or would you be team Martin Luther King?
That's a tough one. Oh, that's a tough one. Cause I'm the type of person like we can't coexist until I get even.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can get like that sometimes. So
Yeah.
that's the violent
Like-
part in me.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Integration was a bad thing.
Integration
it
is
was.
definitely a bad
Oh.
thing.
Move on.
Integration,
Yeah, that's a whole nother struggle.
there
For a whole
you
nother
go,
time.
start that.
Right.
Integration is definitely the killer of
But yeah, I probably would have dabbled into both. Cause I'm the type of person where it's like I'm nonviolent until you take me there, and I don't think Louis Farrakhan and Malcolm X. I don't think they tried to entice violence.
Right.
It was like we'll be here peacefully until you.
do something.
Yeah.
Right.
and then that's when we hit back with you. So let me clear that up. Because some people think that the Black Panther movement and the Nation of Islam were violent people.
Yeah.
And they just want to kill white people.
Yeah,
Right,
they
just out there
really
busting
weren't.
guns for no reason.
Yeah, no, they really weren't. And the only reason black people back then were carrying guns because for some odd reason, 40, 50 years ago, there was still police brutality going on.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So that's why the Black Panthers were holding. They carried guns and had those CB radios in their car. And when they will see black people get pulled over by the police, they'll pull over and sit there and watch them do their job. It wasn't like they were going out like we gotta go shoot some pigs today. It was never that.
And they used to do, like, if it was a situation or like an issue in like a black neighborhood, instead of them calling white cops to come into the
they'll
neighborhood, start trouble.
self-police.
Yeah, they'll
And
police
that's
their own.
where Bloods and Crips come from. But that is a whole nother topic for a whole nother time. Moving on. Speaking of white women,
Where the white women at?
what's his name? Levi Wilson. I think that was his name. Girl, I had wrote it down. Where is it? Oh no, girl, I'm getting two stories mixed up.
I'm gonna say Levi Wilson.
That wasn't his name, but his last name is Wilson, from Atlanta, and he got drafted to play for the Tennessee Titans.
Oh.
And his
yeah.
white girlfriend, her
Sitting on
big
his lap.
Adele looking ass, is sitting in the frame when they
Yeah.
called his name. She trying to mark her territory and slouch all over him.
Yeah.
Oh, and the mama snatched
Big
her
Mama
off.
came, and that's
Man.
where he probably got his football skills from. That's where he learned how to tackle, because that black mama came up, and then the girl tried to resist, and she yanked her.
Man, it was.
She was holding on for dear life. She was like, "This is my meal ticket,
Yes!
Mamie. This is my meal ticket. Don't do this."
That mama pulled her, and all you see the mama arms go like
I
this,
know,
like
you
this is
not
not
gonna do it.
that not today,
Not
Satan,
today.
not today, white she devil. No.
And he was looking like, "Oh, my mama,
Right.
my mama and my girl."
Ah, that was too funny. And then that's how you kind of can tell mama probably really didn't like her to begin with.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is like, girl, this is the nail in the coffin. I don't know how many times I got to tell you.
Get up off my son.
Right? Right now.
That is so funny, and that's something I would do. I would
Yeah.
be like, "Listen,
This is not your moment.
this is not your moment. Get off my baby. Let him have his." And I feel like maybe that's where she was coming from with it. Maybe she was like, "Let him have his moment," because you sitting all in his lap.
All up
we
in
can't
there.
even really see his face because you
Yeah.
all.
Because
you know,
he tucked in from the excitement, and then, yeah, you all.
Yeah. Like who are we celebrating right now? Get your butt off his lap
Right.
and let him have his moment, and then you can come back over here in a minute.
I wonder did the people who was announcing it, did they see it? Because they didn't say nothing.
They didn't say nothing. They was like,
went on
"Ooh."
smooth by, and I was like, this couldn't have been me, because I would have been laughing.
I know. I was like, did the mama just?
Yeah, there was a lot of wild stuff going on during the draft this year. And then, like, the dude who got drafted and his girl tried to grab the cell phone, and then
What?
he snatched.
What?
Yeah, they caught that too. It was C.D. Lamb. He just got drafted to the Cowboys. And so they called his name and everything, and his girlfriend's sitting on the couch, and he has like two phones in his hand. And as he starts looking at one, his girl tried to grab the other one, and he snatched it back real quick.
What was
Like,
she
he
doing?
She
Trying
was
to
just,
see?
yeah, she was just trying to grab his phone. He just got drafted, so you know all the little honeys was hitting him up and
Yeah,
stuff.
she's trying to
Ooh.
see who texted.
Which reminds me.
You know what? I'm gonna just say this right now.
Yeah.
If we together and you getting drafted, I don't care who takes you. We in the family. We on camera together. So apparently, I'm number one. Now, okay, I'm
No,
not
the
trying to
mama
condone-
number one.
Okay, mama number one until it's time to lay down. Okay, I'm not trying to condone. I'm not trying to condone like people cheating or nothing like that. I'm just saying. I'm hearing you not. So anyway, what you was gonna say?
Right. No, it was because he brought up the girl took his phone.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
let
gonna
me show
say,
you.
Do you think?
Because I have not seen it.
Where's it at? What am I looking at? Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Right. That was too fun. Look at
Did
this.
she take it back?
No. Here,
I mean, did he
here,
take it
push.
back?
Yeah. She and it was like on the fly. The risky. He got the two phones. Got one to his ear, and then the other one in his hand. She grabs it.
That's the auto rotate.
Girl, stop. You doing too much.
Well,
You
she,
doing
She
too.
got to fix
Give
the
me the
brightness.
phone.
She,
Give me the phone. You supposed to take 2 seconds to look at the clip.
I'm looking looking at the clip. I don't see her snatching up her.
You don't see it?
No.
Show her, Gary, before we
I got you.
yeah, do that. Oh, old
I don't
people.
see
Anyway,
whatever.
somebody, grandmama, how you work? What is
I
this?
need to see the whole screen.
Girl.
I just that little piece at the side.
Jeez, fix it, Jesus. Anywho, but no, when he was the girl, taking the phone, we was having a conversation on, is it okay to go through your partner's phone?
Yes. So the significant other have
Yeah.
passwords and pass codes to people's phone. So what you think about that?
I don't go looking because you will find something.
Absolutely.
So be careful. Don't go through it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 5 more minutes for her.
Oh, he snatched it right on.
Real quick.
But why he look like
With
that,
the
that
quickness. Who? Which one? Pick one.
Rapper? He was like, give it back.
Right. What is you doing?
He look like what's that rapper?
Travis Scott, ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, no, other one. One more. The one that be with Lil Wayne and them. The one that the dude that got the liver problem.
Girl, who's you talking about?
Boosie?
No, they be saying that he wore dresses sometimes. They be saying he bi.
Oh, I know who you talking about.
Young Thug.
There you go, Young Thugger.
Yeah.
Young
He
Thugger.
got liver problems?
They say
He
said
got more than liver
He said
problems.
he got problems with his liver. He's dying from liver.
And his eyes, because obviously, and his electricity, because it looked like he dresses in the dark with his eyes closed.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Well, should your significant other have your password to your phone?
Would you do that?
Yes. I have.
Because you ain't got nothing to hide.
I ain't got nothing to hide. No. Even if I did have something to hide, I'm trying to tell you something.
Right. But see,
So
the only
look at
reason I would have a
I'm talking to him. Look
th-
at it.
I had a
Watch it up.
password on my phone because when it be in my pocket, I always put it in my back pocket where it fits, and I always end up hitting something, like dialing anything or so I would put a lock on my phone.
Right.
But you don't need the password because why do you need it?
I feel like passwords, for me, I have a password on my phone for my kids because sometimes.
Oh, so you do got something to hide.
I have something to hide from my kids. I would have like if I had, if I was in a relationship, I would definitely give him the password.
Yeah.
But as far as like just having my phone sitting out and my kids opening it up, because people send me text messages, I can't control what they send me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want my kids to be exposed to that. But should your significant other have your password? Yes. If you're in a committed relationship and you know that you ain't doing nothing wrong, then yes, they should have your password. You shouldn't have no fingerprint kind where you can't get in it unless it's a fingerprint. Passwords, passcode, all that. I think they should. Yeah, they should have it.
Does your significant other got the passcode to your phone?
Right, because you're in a relationship.
And it's a new one, so let's try
Man,
to tear it down in the way we can.
Because he kind of
I'm in a situationship, and
What?
Wait a minute, hold
Hold
up.
on.
Pump the brakes.
Break. That's because last week it was a relationship.
Now you in the situation.
Now you back to the situation because the situation
This
was
is,
the week
this
first.
is a head scratcher.
Okay.
you know,
I'm scratching my
then
weave.
it's just because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're 30 years old, so it's not like we're boyfriend and girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things like,
Wait, ain't y'all living together?
yeah.
Okay.
But I
Oh,
mean,
she's definitely your girlfriend.
You know what? We ain't got enough time to dissect.
We got a little bit of time.
No, we.
Gary,
How much time we got?
5 minutes.
Yeah,
Gary,
What's
Gary,
up?
Gary, what happened?
yeah. We gonna spend these last 2 minutes
What
trying
happened?
to figure this out.
So now y'all not in a relationship. What happened?
But y'all just
Man.
living together.
Yeah, it's like one of those things, like, I don't know, like, we always catch each other on, like, a different page. Because it's like whenever whenever I'm cooling,
I wonder
you know,
why.
doing my own thing or whatever, she like, you know, like, what's wrong? Why you know, like, is something going on? Because I'm not acting all relationshipy. But then whenever I want to feel a little relationshipy, she be like, whoa, what are you doing? Like, give me some space, woo-de-woo. So it's kind
How
of
old
like,
are y'all again?
Relationship is not. That's not how that works, though, Gary. It's not like, oh, I feel like it today. It's like always.
It's a everyday,
happen.
especially
Yeah.
since
y'all in the same household.
right.
right? Yeah, we're like,
So okay, so does she have a password to your phone? That's the
Right?
no, she doesn't.
Do you have a password to hers?
I don't. But I've never really like, and it's one of those things like, yeah, like I've never really thought about it, you know, because we didn't really establish like, hey, you're my boyfriend, you're my girlfriend. So it's like,
Can I reiterate? Y'all live together.
Don't they automatically?
That
mean-
kind of solidifies, and then
Yeah.
y'all are sleeping in the same room,
you ain't never
in
moved
the
in
same
with
bed.
a friend with benefits.
No.
Not living together. This is
No.
This is not a Justin
I don't think I
Timberlake
ever
movie.
will. Hey, be
roomies
This is not a Justin Timberlake
If
movie.
we not in a full blown relationship, you are not gonna be on my league.
Right.
I'm not gonna be in yours.
She can't be my Mila Kunis.
No.
Shut up, Meg.
Gary is tripping right now.
Man, yeah, man, the situation is crazy though. I'll admit it. You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
long
It's kind
time.
of like we're like off and on friends with benefits, but like,
How long is the lease? Jesus.
yeah, we got like 9 more months. Heck yeah.
Well, let's see how things go because the state finna open back up in a couple of days.
Right. Remember, she was just trapped with me when that shit.
I was
Like, oh,
quarantined
yeah.
for 3 days, and I was like, you know what?
Right. I need some
nowhere.
space. I need some space.
This is not going nowhere.
This is too funny. But like when I was in relationships, they didn't have the lock, my passcode to my phone, unless they asked for it. Like I'm not giving it to you. And then for the most part, they won't even ask for it. They'd be like, open your phone. I need it right quick. All right, cool. And that'll be it.
I think that if I was in a relationship, I would just take the lock off. That's me. That's my love language or whatever. Just
Yeah.
because I want you to be able to pick up my phone, and if you want to look at it, if not, you know.
And
But
I wouldn't.
My whole thing is I
wouldn't
don't have
ask-
to.
I wouldn't ask my man if I'm in a relationship. I wouldn't ask my man for his passcode.
I wouldn't want the passcode because I would not want to look in the phone.
No,
like,
because
you know what I'm saying? Like she's attractive.
Our relationship is not based on what's in each other's
Right,
phone,
right.
and so it's like I don't feel as though it's that important. It ain't
Yeah.
that deep. Now,
Because it depends
Now,
on
if-
it depends on what you think about cheating.
Yeah.
Because some people think that a couple likes on Facebook is cheating. Some people think if you like something on Facebook is cheating.
Yeah.
Some people think if you look at porn it's cheating. So it depends on your definition
Yeah.
of cheating.
mine is my whole. If you got caught cheating before, then yeah, you gonna have to. I'm need to tighten the string up and get the code to the file. But if we don't have a history of any of that, I don't care what you got in your phone, cause you coming home to me and I'm coming home to you. Now don't have me catch you doing something off the wall.
I'm not gonna look for it. I
Yeah,
feel like
and
anything
that too.
I'm supposed to see is
right.
gonna come to me.
This is why they say curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah.
Because when you looking for something, you
gonna
will
find
find it.
it,
Like
no
that
matter what.
girl. The girl going through her husband's phone, found a video, and it's her brother screwing her husband.
What?
Got the legs
I know.
wide
Same
open.
thing, Gary. And then the brother was a bottom.
The husband was the bottom, yeah. And the brother was the top.
man.
Had,
He's like, hold on.
had the husband's legs.
So this chick went through her husband's phone
Yes.
and saw her brother smashing her husband.
Yes.
And her
Dang.
husband was the bottom.
Dang. That's
It'll
tough.
be now. I'm not trying to be funny, but it'll be a different situation.
If the husband was screwing.
top.
Oh,
I'll be like-
okay. Right. Because you
Okay.
can kind of
'Cause
bounce
you
back
did
from
ask
that.
me You asked me.
You could bounce back from that. You could bounce back from
Right.
being
No.
from topping
Yeah,
somebody.
you
No.
Like,
But
I
when-
see, but
right.
I said no, so you want to go with my brother? Okay, but
When you
know
let
your
a man
husband a bottom?
you let the man
Your
invade
husband-
you.
Your husband getting smashed.
yeah, and he the one
he sound like you on the video. You
he-
be like, you got that from me.
right talk some it's so big, that type of stuff. And then the brother going, that's that second whole action. I'm like, wait a minute.
What?
Wait a
So
minute.
that's going
I was no, you
man.
can't bounce back. I remember I had conversations with
This
with,
show is for after.
with dudes and girls like that. They was like, can a dude be gay and then not gay? I was like, it depends. If he was the top, maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
But
But if he
if
was
it's
the
a
bottom,
bottom, you
that
gonna
is
keep
like
wanting
that
that.
is a point of no
Yeah,
return.
You gonna want that again.
Yeah.
you gonna want
Because
that
that's
again.
like it's yeah.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
we get too deep into that, but I know what you're saying.
Right.
Cause you're gonna keep
Yeah.
on that. You're gonna be like, that was
Yeah, that's no, you gay.
That was nice. Can you
Oh
do what
my
you did
gosh.
earlier? What Martin say? Can you do what you did earlier?
Like this one, it was some musician that was like, if you receive oral from a guy, it doesn't consider you to be.
Was that Malik Yoba? No.
It was either him or Tank.
It was
Tank,
both
it was
of
Tank.
them.
Yeah,
Both
them
of
said
'em.
something
No,
wrong
Malik,
about-
he like trannies.
Yeah, and Tank was like, "Oh, you can still be straight."
Yeah,
if you-
he like getting
Yeah.
his booty licked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you not to say that. It's called getting your salad tossed. We got to be a little bit
You know what?
cleaner.
But does that make you gay?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I mean, because he was saying getting it done by a woman. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's I don't know because women. I mean, me,
I told you about the male G spot, didn't I?
yeah, and that's what I'm finna say. Women are so kind of like square when it comes to like with a man. They think you supposed
Yeah,
to
just do this and this and that. Yeah.
and that's it. But men have, you know what I'm saying? They have other spots,
Right.
you know.
This is
so-
why God gave men nipples.
Yeah, and that part too. But
Yeah.
I mean, they have like
They got
other
other-
parts of their
yeah.
body, you know what I'm saying? That they want to be, you know,
Pleasured and
stimulated.
stimulated,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Just like women, like we want you to do something to our toes. We want you to do something back to our thighs. You know, we want all this stuff. But if a man was like, "Can you kiss my thighs?" We'd be like,
Like
you
what?
gay?" You
What
know
kind-
I'm saying?
Yeah, you kiss my thigh right here.
So it's kind of like a double standard. Like you should be able to do stuff with your man, you know what I
Right.
mean?
And I told this one girl that I was like, if women were, was it you I was talking to? Probably. If
Yeah.
women were more open about their sexuality with their men,
Yeah,
men
yeah,
would
men
not
wouldn't
be
be-
going
yeah.
out.
So
Yeah.
you as a woman, would you suck your man's toes?
If you take a bath, yeah.
Yeah, they got to be clean,
Yeah, if
duh.
he take a
Nobody
shower.
want to suck on a dirty
Yeah,
toe.
definitely. If he take a shower and he ain't got like that nasty stuff, in there,
Fungus,
and
fungi,
stuff,
yeah.
Yeah, I would. It's not a lot that I would say. No, I wouldn't
Right.
do.
Just be clean about
Be
it.
clean.
No one,
If you're clean,
no one
then
likes
yeah.
playing dirty because you
Yeah.
don't win when you play
I don't want
dirty.
to wake up and my throat just like. Oh my God. What?
Throat on swole.
Right? Like, what is that?
Oh.
Sucking on them nasty
Right.
toes.
Like, yeah, if he take a shower, he take a bath, and take care of his body, then yeah,
Yeah.
I'm open to a lot more because I'm very open when it comes to that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Because I don't feel like men should be in a box, just like I feel like women should be in a box. Like gender roles for me are kind of blurred. I don't feel like that's just like, oh, that's men.
Men got to do this and women got to,
You
yeah.
know, yeah. The only thing I feel like men should always do is take out the trash. Other than that, we can blur those lines.
Well, what's wrong with your hand? What's wrong with your toes?
I don't feel like
What's wrong with your feet?
feet? I don't want to.
Take out that trash and I'm gonna
Take
suck
out
your
the trash.
toes.
Thank you. Yeah, I know what it is.
Oh my goodness. But thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. Don't forget, if you missed the live, it will be on YouTube. And if you don't like watch it on Facebook, because I know some people who don't, it will be on YouTube. And I'll make sure I will share that link on this page. And don't forget to like this page, share this video, do everything.
Everything.
Everything. You already know. Social media been around for how many years now?
Forever.
Ever.
2000.
Some of y'all was raised on it, so y'all know what to do if y'all like it or whatever. And let's bees up out of here,
Okay.
because I'm tired.